You already know what it is. I'm back up in the building again. We right up on your neck, straight up. Now we want to talk about tech, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about this whole Maine music, man. Dez the Ghost. Want to talk about Huncho, Yolo. Now this video is what we gonna get into debt with, man. It's like, this is called, you know what I'm saying, the Spider Nation Divide for a reason, man. Whatever the title is now. Straight up, man, because it's a bit divided. We got Dez, we got Maine Music on one side, and then we got Tech, and we got Huncho up on the other side, bro. And Huncho, man, really going at it with Dez this time around, man, because it's like Dez talking about, he, beat him with a belt and, did this and that. And, anybody that know Huncho saying that he stood up on all 10, man. Now, Dez is being called out by Huncho, man, and, it's not being stopped, man, because Huncho, he really don't get out his body much, man. You know what I'm saying? And Tech, now that we know that, him and Maine Music and him and Dez is not up on, good terms, then we gonna see where this go. Now, from a rapper standpoint, Dez the Ghost put out a lot of material, you know what I'm saying, when Maine Music was out at first, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like he was, on his way up. We hear stories about Dez, pulling a yappa out on Baby Joe, you know what I'm saying? So we thinking that, Dez's name is, standing on all 8, you see what I'm saying? But from what, eight-legged person named Yolo said, you see what I'm saying? He actually got batted in the mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody batted him, you know what I mean? And he ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? He took his lick, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, literally. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, you know what I mean? If Huncho Yolo saying that Dez the Ghost not like that, you see what I'm saying? And he was thinking up Miss Keep the House like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Basically, he's saying that he was a funky man, you know what I'm saying? And that's real, that's what he's saying. He said he been stinking, he put out all these DMs, you know what I'm saying? The Dez the Ghost asking for money, you know what I'm saying, to go buy some shoes so he could take pictures on the gram. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because if I were Dez the Ghost and I knew I would ask him for money and trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my pockets right and things like that, things ain't going my way right now, while Maine, you know what I'm saying, away, then I definitely wouldn't have came at Huncho Yolo knowing that he had these, you know what I'm saying? The Maine Music, on the other hand, Huncho also explained that when he was, wearing Maine Music chain, you know what I'm saying, while he was locked up, you know what I mean, he wanted him to stay behind there so he could keep the chain, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, you want to talk about slime, if that ain't slime ball activity, I don't know what it is. We don't know how true it is, but that's what Yolo said, nigga. Now, Maine Music, like I said, you got to come forward, you got to say something to Huncho, nigga, because Huncho on your head too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, sayings out there that it ain't even alleged no more, you know what I'm saying? TC beat you, you see what I'm saying? Whooped you, you understand what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And Tech even said that, you know what I'm saying, you barely wanted to rumble back, you know what I'm saying? So it really won't even really nothing. So it's like, man, I don't know what's going on, man, with all of this type of activity, man, but I do know that the way Yolo going in up on Dez, you know what I'm saying, Dez got to come forward and say something, bro, you know what I'm saying, and, clear his name. It is what it is, man, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then, people go through times, man, but I felt like, myself, I didn't hear much from Dez when, Maine Music was gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a surprise that when Maine do come home, you know what I'm saying, he back out here, you know what I'm saying? And, Maine Music got things coming out on his name, about people going in the cheeks. You understand what I'm talking about? And people DMing Yolo because he said y'all at him and DM and tell him if he lying. And everybody in the DM vouching for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? It came out on my channel through the Spider Nation DZ interview. That somebody went cheats. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about? And then you let them do it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, well, you know what I'm saying? Why was y'all still hanging around them knowing all this and all that make y'all this? That don't make them nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody did that to my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know it for sure, you see what I'm saying? Then I'm going to wait till he come out and see what it is, you know what I mean? And if he don't say what it is, then I'm going to kind of think it happened. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want no critical proof if it was my homeboy, because I'm definitely telling everybody, like, YOLO and Luwop is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Niggas got to tighten up, man. You a grown man, man. You can't be letting nobody do nothing like that to your brother. You know what I'm saying? And actually, Ray Vitz was the person that, first said that Scotty Kane was the very first person that put that out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, Scotty Kane said it then, you know, Ray Vitt said it, you know what I mean? And then it been saying all through Sherwood that they know what happened, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, what is really going on, you know what I mean, with the Toogie situation, you know what I'm saying? Because Maine Music used to scream his name a lot. He not saying it no more. It's all about Jonah B. You know what I'm saying? He didn't slide for Toogie is what Uncle Bang said, you know what I mean? Your own homeboy saying you didn't want to slide when you got better for your own blood brother, you know? So like I said, all of this is something that Maine got to speak about, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can try to rap your way through it, you know what I'm saying, and all this, nigga, but it's just going to get lamer. Because it's like, nigga, you keep trying to rap and make everything sound good, bro. We got people that saying they put hands and feet on you, nigga. So at the end of the day, bro, we ain't trying to hear all that. You think DMX, Tupac gonna keep rapping? If somebody saying that they put hands and feet on them and put, you know, hands in your cheeks? No, you know what I'm saying? So we don't expect this no less than from none of you niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be Soulja Slim so bad. No, Soulja Slim ain't playing like that neither. He would have never. You know what I'm saying? So there's, at this point, you got to defend Maine Music, defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, y'all may as well go ahead on to box it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And somebody from BR with a lot of bread, they go and put up the money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody throw 50 up on Huncho. You know what I'm saying? Somebody throw 50 up on Dez. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We need 150 apiece for Lou Wop and Meezy. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the Spider Nation divide, nigga. They got differences, nigga. And homeboys fight their differences out, nigga. And they don't want to fight it out, nigga. You scary. So it is what it is. You pineapple head there, nigga. You already know what it is with me. I just want to talk crazy now. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's eye-opening to me. It's eye-opening to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fans, I'm a fan too. You know what I'm saying? But we can't be behind this, nigga. I really don't like it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear Yolo and Maine Music, nigga. For real, nigga. Forget all this beef, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pineapple head that nigga again. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because we tired of playing with y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lou Wop, get in the studio with Maine Music. Stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yolo, get in the, you know, studio with Dez. You know what I'm saying? And if you felt like that man stink, tell him to take a bath, shower before y'all do the song, nigga. And y'all get in the booth together and make it happen, nigga. Spider Nation Part 2. That's how I get it in. You know what I'm saying? I run Spider Nation now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Top Cat 100 run Spider Nation. Well, I'm trying to tell you, so I'm calling the shots, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to step down as soon as, you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know what I'm saying, get loud with me because I don't want problems, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just want to step up in Spider Nation so I could get something done, nigga. That's what we thinking as fans. And y'all ain't going to keep beefing in front of us, dog. We don't like it for real. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if y'all going to do it, you know what I'm saying, it may well be hands involved, man. All jokes aside. You know what I'm saying? We hope Maine Music, you know what I mean, say his piece and, you know, everybody get through it, bro. Because it ain't got to go no further than this, bro. But too much is being exposed for Maine. Our days not to say nothing. I'm OLTP.